v. Nicholls State. Big matchup tonight in the midweek. LSU coming off of a major sweep of a top 10 opponent in Oklahoma.
Tonight on Tuesday Newsbeat, a new development on the Student Government for Ray Tapman campaign, an LSU vocal choir group makes waves on campus, and a student business that's booming this crawfish season. All that and more, Tuesday Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Tuesday Newsbeat. I'm Lexi DeCastro.
And I'm Cooper Dick. Let's get right into it.
Earlier today, the 4A Tapman student government campaign was disqualified for the second time after violating the university's spending limit. They have been charged with 17 penalties after listing the cost of several donated items as $0. This comes a few weeks after the campaign was suspended for bribery, a decision which was overturned by the Dean of Students after appeal. All students from the campaign were disqualified and have until midnight to file an appeal. This is a developing story.
People all around the state are grabbing their gloves and trash bags. Saturday kicked off this year's Love the Boot Week. Love the Boot Week is a statewide litter removal campaign organized by Keep Louisiana Beautiful. Community cleanup efforts will be held all week with the goal of reaching 1,000 events in all 64 parishes. You can organize or volunteer for a Love the Boot Week event happening near you at www.keeplouisianabeautiful.org.
When you think of college classes, climbing high into the air probably isn't what comes to mind. Reporter Morgan Charles shows us, though, how one unique program here at LSU is helping students build strength, confidence, and community, all while hanging from the ceiling.
For most LSU students, this building behind me doesn't stand out among the many others, but for a select few, this has given them a place to take their learning to new heights, both literally and figuratively.
Aerial silks, an art that combines strength, creativity, and a bit of bravery. For senior Morgan Hunter, the journey started with a leap of faith.
I was scared once, and I did it, and now I'm here.
The program is open to absolutely anyone, and despite her lack of experience in the dancing realm, Hunter found the studio to become a place of growth both physically and emotionally through the help of her instructors and newly found peers.
Being able to, kind of just let loose and, I guess, be myself truthfully and, convey emotion with my body, and learning that not everything has to be meticulous and perfect, but you can, do weird things with your body and have fun with it.
And while beginner classes are packed with eager participants, the lack of advocacy for the class leads to not so packed advanced courses, as students usually don't discover the program until their senior year.
We get to the 4031 with 3, 4, 5 students only.
Silk instructor Claudio's hope is to see more students stick with the program and continue advancing.
Yes, we need freshmen. We love the I used to play we don't like seniors, but it's just because they go away, we never see them again.
But no matter when you discover the program on your LSU journey, there's knowledge you can gain through the program that can't be found anywhere else.
They come out of school able to teach, to perform, or some students also discovered that this is what they want to do in life.
From conquering fears to finding purpose, Aerial Silks is helping students in ways never thought possible. For Tiger TV, I'm Morgan Charles.
If you're interested in seeing what the fun is all about, email Nicholas Erickson at nickwe@lsu.edu for more information.
LSU is taking a new approach to ensuring students secure employment after graduation. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, over 7.1% of people in the U.S. are unemployed. For LSU, reports say 59% have secured employment, leaving 20% of students either job seeking or finding other alternatives. LSU is encouraging students to look into resources such as student jobs on campus, Handshake, teacher assistance, and more. They believe hands-on experience in the field can increase the ability to leave LSU employed.
Experience, just talking to people, introducing yourself, learning how to actually perform your elevator pitch, there's a ton of networking opportunities, as well as just learning what's out there, the opportunities that students have.
A job fair is being held on April 9th in the Union Ballroom, as well as a networking event with professionals April 12th, also in the ballroom.
3D printing technology has created an unexpected problem in the firearm community. With the increasing use of technology, assembling your own gun can be as simple as looking up 3D Glock switches online. You are met with multiple sites where you can download the 3D print file. These 3D pieces have become an increasing problem being used to assemble illegal firearms called ghost guns. The best way you can prevent the number of ghost guns increasing on the streets is to buy your gun pieces with a retail serial number. If you come in contact with a ghost gun, it is best to reach out to law enforcement so they can properly dispose of the piece. How are you getting your crawfish this season? After the break, get a look at the new student-owned and operated crawfish spot.
And a live look in Thibodaux ahead of tonight's LSU versus Nichols baseball game.
Stay right there.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is, fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. LSU baseball has hit the road and headed south to square off against Nicholls State tonight. Louis DeVita and Andon Brabham are in Thibodaux with a little pregame analysis. Guys?
So we're here in the beautiful city of Thibodaux, Louisiana. Andon, I'm Louis. Andon, LSU baseball tonight here against Nicholls.
Yeah, absolutely. Another midweek matchup. LSU coming off of what was really one of the most impressive weekends of the season, a top 10 sweep against a really tough Oklahoma team. And the story of that weekend was really the Tiger pitching staff. 3 wins, only 5 pitchers used.
You know, you look at Cade Anderson, SEC Pitcher of the Week, 14 strikeouts, a complete game. He really just went out and shoved.
Yeah, absolutely. And every guy, you could say, went and shoved. Walford transfer Zach Cowan, freshman Kason Evans, San Diego transfer Anthony Ianson, and Chase Shore's homegrown product. Every single one of those guys went out and really pitched their tails off, and it was absolutely phenomenal.
Now, as we kind of wrap up, it's a game we don't have the lineups for the starting pitchers, but what do you kind of see of this game going? We won 13-3 last time.
Yeah, I think it's hard to look past Derek Curiel. He's been absolutely phenomenal for this team. I think he has another great performance tonight.
So that's it for us. I'm Louis DeVita. That's Andon Brabham. Back to you all at the desk.
Thanks, guys. Baton Rouge is full of opportunities, and one incoming LSU student is cooking up something new. Reporter Danielle Rancifer has the full story. Danielle?
Here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, crawfish is a large part of the menu and an even bigger part of the culture. One LSU student has taken his love for crawfish and turned it into a business plan.
Mandeville native and incoming LSU sophomore Cole Captabos has spent his life with crawfish. Now, he has taken his years of knowledge and put it into his own business, his food truck, Crawfish To Go.
I grew up, doing crawfish my entire life with them, and I worked for my parents for forever. I'm familiar with it. It seemed like a no-brainer for me because it's the one thing that I know through and through.
After only a month in business on Nicholson Drive, Cole and his student-operated team have made their mark on Baton Rouge. With their classic menu and locally sourced crawfish, they have even caught the attention of local celebrities like LSU football star Harold Perkins.
People seem to be enjoying what we're doing, which is, I'm glad to hear it. Makes me feel like what I'm doing is working.
Although he has been successful so far, his main priorities are not just his profits. Captabos also wants to help students just like him, working with a budget and looking for a good quality meal.
Crawfish isn't cheap, and a lot of my customers are college students, and I know, just like me, none of us have, money burning a hole in our pocket. So to trust somebody to buy their product, they need to know it's something quality.
Although Crawfish To Go is still new to BR, with Captabos's continued hard work and dedication, their future looks bright.
To follow along with Cole's journey or even pick yourself up a bite to eat, visit Crawfish To Go Baton Rouge on all social media. Reporting for Tiger TV, I'm Danielle Rancifer.
If you want to get your own fresh serving, Crawfish To Go is open from weekdays from 4 to 8 p.m. and weekends from 12 to 8 p.m. Now, Flavortown is coming to Baton Rouge.
That's right, Cooper. The 3 local Baton Rouge restaurants are set to be featured on the hit TV show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with celebrity Guy Fieri. The show features vintage drive-in style restaurants, and roadside diners. Baton Rouge's Phil's Oyster Bar and Seafood Restaurant was featured on Friday's episode, and local restaurants Phil's, Dempsey's, and Iverstein Butcher are set to appear in later episodes in April. Coming up, these students are learning to work together in harmony. Learn how this choir group is building a community after the break.
The Purple Room is back.
We're back this semester with episodes every Friday.
And we're talking the latest on everything LSU sports, news, lifestyle, and more.
And we're bringing you some exclusive interviews with top-tier guests.
The Purple Room Podcast.
Tune in every Friday wherever you get your podcasts.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kitchen now.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. A unique all-treble choir is making waves this spring with their upcoming concert, Wanting Memories. The choral group Bella Voce provides a valuable opportunity for both undergraduate and graduate students to gain conducting experience. Their repertoire ranges from classical to pop, allowing members to explore various styles and skill levels. The group began with 4 best friends who recruited members from a local high school in Mississippi. Founded in spring 2024, the group has grown steadily and has built a foundation of collaboration and community.
Because singing in a choir is collaborative by nature. You are singing with the people next to you. You're always listening to other things, and we're singing in different parts. So you're collaborating with the people who are singing the same thing as you, and you're making sure that you're aligning and you sound good together.
You can experience Bella Voce live this Friday at 7:30 p.m. at University Presbyterian Church.
And that's all the time we have for tonight.
Be sure to tune in to our shows every Monday through Thursday, live at 5. I'm Lexi DeCastro.
And I'm Cooper Dick. We'll see you next time.